guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Alaves versus Barcelona in La Liga. 48 hours later after being knocked out of the Copa del Rey, we are back in action in the league. This is all we're going to be fighting for the rest of the season. The goal from now until May is to qualify for the Champions League no matter how we do it. Top 4 in La Liga, win the Europa League, it doesn't matter. And we are facing a very, very poor Alaves team. Nothing, and I mean nothing but the 3 points in this match. Anything other than 3 points is going to be a huge disappointment and disgrace to Barcelona. Before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes in this video. It'll be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 9 p.m. local time, so your regular La Liga kickoff time. And this match will be taking place at the Mendizorrotza Stadium, which of course is Alaves' home stadium. And the referee for this match has also been confirmed. On the pitch will be Jorge Busquets, and on the VAR it'll be Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez. Let's start off by taking a look at the league table. Barcelona are currently sat in 6th place in La Liga on 32 points. After playing 20 games, we have 8 wins, 8 draws, and 4 losses. You look at our last 5 games in the league, 2 wins and 3 draws. So undefeated. We haven't lost in the league in a while, but we're drawing so many games. We have the same amount of draws as we do wins. Unacceptable. It just shows that we cannot kill off games. Let's look at the other teams ahead of us. Top 2, don't even look at them. We're going to look at 3rd and 4th. 1 point out 4th place Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid have a much better squad than us. They're supposed to be, trying to retain their title, and they're doing as worse as we are this season. Absolutely unacceptable for them and Simeone as well. 1 point off them, 5 points off Real Betis, so they have played 1 more game than us. And remember, we have this game, and then the next international break comes, and then we face Atletico Madrid at home. We have to win this game to get the upper advantage, of course, over Atletico for one big reason. Because if you look at the top teams and who they face this weekend, Sevilla will host Celta Vigo, should be an easy 3 points. Atletico Madrid will host Valencia. It is at home at the Metropolitano, so it should make it a bit easier. But Valencia are a decent team, and they could cause them problems. Real Madrid will face Elche. That's gonna be easy 3 points. And by the time we play our game, all these games would have already taken place. I think Sevilla played today. I think Atletico Madrid played today, and then Real Madrid played tomorrow early in the morning. So all the games will be taking place before our game. We're going to be the last game in La Liga for this, weekend's match day. We're going to go in knowing what the results were for the other teams. And you know what? If Atletico Madrid drop points in that game and we win our game, we're going to go to that big clash at the Camp Nou ahead of them. So we have to win this game and hope Atletico Madrid drop points. And again, this is our only route to the Champions League to finish in the top 4. And if you take a look at our opponents in Alaves and where they're currently standing in the league table, they are currently sat in 18th place in La Liga on 17 points. After playing 20 games, they have 4 wins, 5 draws, and 11 losses. You look at the last 5 games in the league, 2 losses and 3 draws. They're coming into this match on absolutely poor form and in the relegation zone. Let's now take a look at our opponents in Deportivo Alaves. Like I just mentioned, they're doing terribly this season and they are in the relegation zone. They have less points in the games they played and also in their league position as well. But the last time we faced them this season was at the Camp Nou, and it ended in a 1-1 draw. But it was Sergi Barjuan as the manager in this match as the interim coach. A few days after Ronald Koeman was sacked as the manager. 4-3-3. Of course, Aguero, this is his last match as a Barcelona player as well. We of course went 1-0 up from Memphis Depay goal. They came back on a counter-attack a few minutes later. In the end, we could not break down their low block. But if you look at their last 6 games in all competitions, in the last match they lost 4-0 to Real Betis, they drew 0-0 with Athletic Club, they drew 1-1 with Real Sociedad, they lost 5-2 to Villarreal, and they also lost 2-0 to Rayo Vallecano. And also earlier in the month of December, they got knocked out in the Copa del Rey by, of course, Linares, who we knocked out. They lost 2-1 in that game. So the 3 games we'll take a quick look at and analyze is the last game against Real Betis, against Athletic Club, and also against Real Sociedad. Let's first take a look at their 1-1 draw with Real Sociedad in La Liga. Of course, Real Sociedad, one of the better teams in the league, at least a top 7 team. And in this match, Deportivo Alaves went to the match, just don't lose the game. They parked the bus, 4-4-2 low block counterattack, and in the end, they got a draw. Let's now take a look at their 0-0 draw with Athletic Club, of course, at home in La Liga. It was a 4-4-2 versus a 4-4-2. What else is there? It has a draw written all over it. This is like a Simeone derby right here. Both teams kind of just sat back and did what they had to do. Both teams didn't want to lose, and in the end, neither of them did. And finally, let's take a look at their last match in all competitions, which was a 4-0 loss to Real Betis in the league. In this match, Real Betis were all over Alaves, 4-3-1. They had the high pressure, high intensity. They didn't have that many chances this match, Real Betis, but they scored everything they had in front of goal, and in the end, Deportivo Alaves could not control them. So overall, final thoughts on Deportivo Alaves: typical low opposition side, 4-4-2. They're gonna park the bus. They have some quality here and there. I watch out for Joselu up front, Pacheco in goal. He turns into prime Manuel Neuer every time he faces us. This team are pretty much going to sit back, soak it all up with their home fans. Of course, they want to hit us on the counterattack, and when they go forward and they have that pressure, they have that intensity, they can do some damage. Barcelona cannot lose this game. Alaves are one of the worst teams in the league. All we have to do is just play our game, have the high pressure, have the high intensity as well, and just counteract everything Alaves do. Don't sit back, play forward, go attacking, and get the first goal as well. I think Barcelona scoring their first goal in this game will be absolutely crucial. If we do so, Alaves will not be able to come back. They're a very, very poor side, and what they're going to do is just sit back, soak it all up, and hit us on the counterattack. Time now to get into Xavi's press conference reaction. Of course, his press conference this morning, he was asked a lot of questions by the media, so let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts off by saying that Alaves is very similar to Athletic Club style. We'll find ourselves in a similar match and try to improve. We urgently need a victory. Then talked about Ansu Fati's injuries and that Ansu is affected. On Monday there will be another meeting, and we have now spoken with his family. It is a relapse. Cornea said he should have only played half an hour in the match, and of course there was an extension due to extra time, and now we hope that he will recover 100%. On Monday we will decide, and now we must be positive. I'm not a doctor when it comes to Ansu Fati. What you have to do is to recover mentally, give him love, and let him do what he needs to do. They just asked about Ousmane Dembele. With Ansu Fati being out, will Ousmane Dembele come back in? Xavi said the Dembele situation has not changed. He knows where we're at, and now he has to decide for himself. Dembele is fine and calm. He is training well. He knows the situation, and there is no more to add to that. We are working in several areas in the market. We have spoken, and now we have to be very clear on what needs to strengthen the team. We're going to have to wait and see what we can do, because right now there's a big difference in what we want and what we can get, but we are working on incorporating new signings before the end of the transfer window. What worries me the most right now is the results. It's taking more time than what we thought, but we have to be patient, believe in our idea, and make Barcelona great again. We are trying to recover that, but what worries us right now is the results. That's very, very clear, but I am still optimistic, because otherwise I would not be here right now. I'd be at home. I am convinced that we are going to be at the beginning of something important. We have to have faith, persistent, and insist. It already happened to me as a footballer, and I came out of it. At Barcelona, there is no transition year, but we have to insist on keep trying. In difficult times, you see people, and now you need to be united and push forward. We are at the beginning of the project, and we have to believe in what we are doing. I went through the same thing when I was a player, and there were doubts, and in the end, we were successful. I know where I am, and I know that there are criticisms, but we have to reach our goal, and if we don't, we will work hard to reach that and continue. We are right now in a very difficult situation. Then he's talking about the criticism of Busquets and Jordi Alba and also Pique. So that I understand the criticism of the veterans. It happened to me. That the shots go to the scarecrows, of course, but they must be brave and pull the card, because they are from the house. They're from La Masia, and here they have unquestionable commitment to their club. And of course, I picked the teams based on training and previous performances, but of course right now I don't have that many players to pick from, so that's why they're in a situation they're in right now. I also have to be patient, insist more on everything that we have with the idea, the style to compete better. We've had some good times, but it doesn't give us the results that we want. We have to grit our teeth and follow, and to continue on the right path. We analyzed the match against Athletic Club the other day. They beat us by intensity and courage, not by technical level, and that's what hurts me and my coaching staff the most. We lacked intensity that needed at the San Mamés, and tomorrow at the Victoria we'll be in a similar scenario. The team lacked position against Athletic Bilbao. Yes, in the first half we did not advance well, but we have to do it better during the match against Alaves. And lastly, he was asked about Frankie de Jong, so that Frankie de Jong has to be important for us, and he will be a player for the future for sure. He's an important player for us right now. He just came back from injury recently, and because of the circumstances, that's why he was on the bench against MMS. I have no doubt about any of my players' commitments in the squad. And that concluded Xavi Hernandez's press conference reaction and the match against Deportivo Alaves tomorrow. Let's now get into the lineup predictions. We're going to start with the manager, of course, Xavi Hernandez. I'm going to try my best to predict this lineup. The big question is, will he make some big changes after the Copa del Rey disappointment? I don't think he will. I think he'll go with this lineup on the screen right now. I think he'll go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Dani Alves, Pique, Araujo, Jordi Alba, midfield three of Busquets, Nico, and Gavi, and a front three of Ferran, Luke de Jong, and Abdi. I cannot see Xavi making a change in the back five. I think 100% it'll be again Ter Stegen, Dani Alves, Pique, Araujo, Jordi Alba. Does not trust Dest, does not trust Lenglet. Alejandro Balde is too young. I cannot see him making any changes in that back five. In the midfield, Busquets 100% will start. I think Pedri, although he's okay, I don't think he wants to start him from the start. I think he wants to be a bit more cautious with him. I think he'll start Nico, new number 14, and Xavi on the left. Of course, pretty much have no one else. He won't start Ricky Puig, of course. In the front three, of course, Luke de Jong comes straight back in there. He'll go with Ferran on the right. The big question is at left wing, will it be Jukla? Will it be Abdi? I don't think it'll be Memphis. Don't think it'll be Braithwaite. I think he will go with Abdi. I think Jukla, he's more of a center forward for me. I think on the wing, he doesn't perform that well. Abdi's an pure natural winger. I think I'll go with Abdi there. And this is a lineup that I think that Xavi Hernandez will select for this match. But let me know down in the comments below what you think Xavi will go with. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was the Barcelona coach. And that lineup on the screen right now, I'd go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Des, Araujo, Mingueza, Alejandro Balde, midfield three of Frankie, Nico, and Ricky Puig, and a front three of Ferran Torres, Luke de Jong, and Abdi. In the back five, I'm changing the whole thing. I'm going with Des on the right, Alejandro Balde on the left, Mingueza, Araujo. I think if we could start one of the veterans, I'd go maybe with Pique, because Pique was not that bad against Athletic Club. I think Dani Alba needs a bit of a rest. He's been playing a lot of games. Jordi Alba, I think if anyone out of the back five needs to be dropped, it has to be Jordi Alba, and I would bring in Alejandro Balde, because why not? I mean, we gotta show something different here. We gotta go with the youth and put the veterans on the bench. Midfield three, I have gone with de Jong as a holder and Nico on the right. Those two can interchange 100%. I think a lot of people like Nico there, and you can put Frankie on the right. I don't mind that. I have gone Ricky Puig on the left on the simple fact that Xavi has been playing so much. I want to give him a little bit of a rest. I'm not dropping Xavi. I think Xavi is definitely better than Ricky Puig at the moment, but I want to give Xavi some rest, bring in Ricky Puig, and then the front three, just like Xavi, I'll go with the same thing because right now we have nothing else. Memphis just came back from injury. Braithwaite just came back. I think Abdi is better than Jukla on the wing, and pretty much we have no one else. So that is my lineup that I would select for this match, but let me know down in the comments below, would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? Time now for my score prediction. What do I believe the result will be in this match? I have going Barcelona drawing this match by 1-1, 0-0, something like that. The morale at this club is at an all-time low right now. Everyone's heads down after being knocked out of the Copa del Rey and knocked out of the Super Cup as well, and back-to-back weeks. But Alaves are such a poor team. I think Barcelona should be winning this game 100%. But with it being away from home, I think that'll cause Barcelona some problems. All we have to do is just play our game, have that high pressure, high intensity, and play attacking football and get the first goal. Like I already said in the a few minutes ago, if we get the first goal, I think we'll win this game. But if Alaves score the first goal, I cannot see us getting any more than a draw in this match. We have to prevent that for sure. And it all depends on Xavi's lineup. Because the veterans again, it'll be the same story. Maybe we might win, but we probably won't. If we pick those young players, we could have some energy in that team and could pick up 3 points. But I have gone Barcelona drawing this match by 1-1. But let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that was my match preview for Alaves versus Barcelona in La Liga. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to firstly, score prediction, you think we'll win this match, draw or lose, and secondly, on those lineups. Firstly, would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? What do you think that Xavi will go with? And also, what would you go with? Would you go with the veterans, go with some young players? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live watch along. Set the reminder on the screen and come and join me, watch the game with me. Follow after the match by match review. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Big game ahead. Nothing but the win. Take care and Forza Barca.